Today I come to you with another haul. I have a couple hauls already done on my channel. If you're interested, you can go and look. But today my point was I heard about a lot of people said they cannot eat organic, they cannot eat wild caught. And today I want to prove you can eat wild caught, you can eat organic. What do you mean about they talking about it's too expensive? And today I have another haul. This is haul from Walmart. If you can see, I packing up today on sale some items, and I want to show you what I got and how inexpensive these items are. And you can eat wild caught, grass-fed meats and fish on inexpensive. And I get a lamb, if you can see, American lamb, and if you can know, American lamb raised with organic. They don't put them in hormones and anything. And I can show you a little bit closer. And if you can see, I save $3.29 for this pack. This, if you like a lamb, my family love lamb. We do not eat too much pork. We eat pork, but we don't eat too much pork. We try to avoid eat too much pork. But lamb is delicious, and it tastes for me. I don't say about 100% it tastes like a pork, but it's for me it's texture and I will say fat on a lamb have a lot of fat like a pork. I don't talking about again lean pork. That's what I got. If you can see, I get prime ribeye, and it was one. Why I pick up one? If it was more, I will I think pick up more, and it's expensive. But I will show you right now what marbling on this ribeye look like. Why I decide still to purchase, and it's for my husband. Okay, let me to show you what is marbling. It's look like a Wagyu meat, I will say. If you can see how marbling meats are. Normally when you buy a ribeye, normal ribeye, like I can tell you less than $10 a pound on a known sale, you normally get a lot of fat and meat. This is meat have a lot of fat on it. It's like look like Wagyu meat. If you never try Wagyu meat, it's expensive, but it's delicious. It's hold a lot of flavor in a meat. And this is look for me like a Wagyu meat. I don't talking about it's Wagyu meat. It's not going to be sold it, this piece of meat for $13.27. And it was more than a pound of this piece of meat. And it was the almost $20. $19.80 was on without on sale, and I purchased this for $13.27, and I saved almost $7, $6.53 I saved. And if you can see it, let me to get like this, what I purchased and what I got. I definitely, it's not cheap meat. I again tell you about this. Still, I save money. You don't need to buy the specific meat. You can buy cheaper steaks and ribeye steaks. But this I purchased specific from was one, and I was so impressed with the fat in the meat. And look for me like Wagyu meat. And I purchased this for my husband. Another purchase I make, I get a lot of wild caught salmon. And I will tell you how inexpensive this. I get really a lot of them. I will put it different stuff. I pick up 3 packages of wild caught meats, if you can see it. And on almost all of packages I save more than $5. One it was $5.80, $5.64, and $5.57 I save on a package. Okay, this package was normally $10, and I purchased this for $4.19. And if you can see it, it's wild caught. all of them wild caught. And right now I can tell you, before it was really hard to find wild caught organic meat at Walmart or like normal cheaper stores. Right now almost every store sell this stuff. This is no frozen meat, but they selling, if it's you go to refrigerator, they have wild caught cod, they have wild caught salmon, and it's frozen, but you can unfrozen and cook them. This is meat, if you can see, really red. And another thing what I notice normally when I buy wild caught, they don't fatty, they don't have so much fat on them like farmer raised. I don't know why. I heard opposite people say, but for me they're more thinner. And if I will buy like no wild caught, I will always show you. Maybe I will go to a store and just take a videos or something like this. But normally wild caught, it's more thinner by meat. I'm talking about this way, and they're really red. I will say it's completely different tone of the red. If you see like farmer raised, it's more like pinkish. This is red. It's like coral red, really red, like almost like what flamingos colors when it's have like light flamingos. This is farmer raised and have really bright flamingos. This is wild caught salmon. I pick up 3 of these packages. What it was on the shelf, I was grabbing everything, I can tell you. Another thing what I pick up, there was more of that, but I know so much favor for catfish, but it's wild caught fish. And again, it was almost $8 a package, and I spent almost $5 a package. And I pick up 2 of them, if you can see. If you can reading, it's wild caught. I pick up all of this packages included 2 pieces of meat, fish inside of them. Salmon included only 1, but cod included 2 pieces of fish inside. This is what I come to tell you about. Again, Walmart. What normally, really what I wanted to come to tell you about it. Go to your store where you normally shop and talk to the meat department, talk to people who you sometimes see when they mark down. They normally in my store, and I think it's in every store, because when I was living to another, no state, but kind of far away, I saw same stuff. They normally mark down twice a day. Sometimes they mark down, it depends on the meat, it depends on the different items, but like sometimes they mark down said tomorrow, let's have the expiration, they mark down today for tomorrow. And afternoon in my store, like around 2 o'clock, around 3 o'clock, they mark down second time. They mark down meat or fish, how it's in my store doing. But you need to know what time they mark down. Normally I come in to the store after 2:30. I pick up something already marked down to once. And I kind of shopping around. I go to looking maybe hair colors or different stuff or different meats or different anything you can imagine in store they have it. I just shop, and when it's coming closer to 3 o'clock, I find a guy. Normally it's kind of guy. I never see a girl. Normally guy. I find a guy who marked down, and he marked down me twice. And he marked down twice, which it's in same day where it's going on expirational day where they mark down. And I think in the evening, really late in the evening or really early in the morning, they take it out of the shelves and discontinue this completely, and you don't will be see these items. But why coming up in whole, I was really surprised. Like I normally was really happy with my salmon, and this is salmon what I like it to do normally nothing almost. I don't cook this salmon almost. Like I buy this salmon, but what I do normally, I'm salted the salmon with Celtic salt. Again, let me to show you. I have this package, normally salted with Celtic sea salt, and I really definitely like this salt. I don't know why. I let stay. You put it in the refrigerator, you can stay in a countertop, depends how fast you're going to eat later on. And I eat raw. You understand, when you go to sushi restaurant, they normally cured farm-raised fish with salt and different soya ingredient to become smoky taste. I love it. But this is more 100% American, 100% wild, and if you can see, it's why you can eat this raw if you like it. I like it. What I noticed about specific this salmon, again, I will show you. What I noticed about specific this salmon, I needed I like its skin so much. I needed kind of scrub more. They left it more kind of like skin, no skin, I don't know, like shells. I don't know what it's called in America, this stuff, but they left it. But you can grab knife and just a little bit scrub different direction where it's shell going, and you will be fine. You can rinse it after it, and you don't have any issues what I have. I really definitely like this salmon. It's really, I can tell you, delicious. And I really enjoy. I cut in small pieces, and it's almost like, for me, it's almost like a snack. And snack for $4.19, you cannot beat. It's protein, and it's beneficial for you, omega-free, and you will really enjoy. I can tell you, again, go to your store, maybe shopping in Kroger's or Tom Thumb. Go there, figure out when they mark down stuff. Like on Tom Thumb, I love Tom Thumb. I get, I think, best steak there on sale, and like I think I find on Tom Thumb normally steaks for around $4. It's cheaper one, and it's need to go really early in the morning. I sometimes find people there who shopping really early in the morning for sale price on Tom Thumb, and we sometimes have conversation and everything. But if you think about you cannot save the money, best idea, you go to store and talk to them and see when you can do that. I understand, for me it's convenient. My husband, I think, never will be do this. He's working. For me it's always convenient. I stay home mom, and I can go outside and purchase this stuff specific time when I can. And I understand if you're working, you cannot afford it, you cannot shop like this. It's one thing, and I understand. Doesn't hustle. But if you like me, stay home mom, and you have time to do this, specify a time for yourself to go to store and talk, and later you know, like, okay, 2 o'clock, soon I need to maybe go to store or something like this. Another thing what I suggest for you, I normally go, I told about the first markdown, and it's day before it was expirational day, and you can go to the store and see if they have a lot of meat with yellow tags. If they do, I promise you next day you will have a chance to get this. But if it's not, you don't need to go this day too. It's really interesting too about this. Another thing, if you see you store collect a lot of items. My store, it's not. We don't have too much big Walmart. It's big, but it's not too many people, I think, shopping there. Sometimes they collect a lot of on same day receive items. Like if you see they have like 20 or 15 packages of salmon, and same day it's expiration, take screenshot of your phone and put calendar notice so you can go to store and shop for this day. Sometimes if they have a lot of stuff, they cannot sell this stuff. They normally manager how they purchase quantity of that, and you will have chance to purchase this on sale. Right now we'll be telling you about this. I will cook this everything. Some will be frozen, like this is needed to go in a refrigerator, freezer, really, steak, and later I will be seal vacuum this. This it can be seal vacuum. It's already seal vacuum, but it's not a seal vacuum. It's soft seal vacuum for refrigerator. If you want to preserve this, you do need to have a seal vacuum to preserve in the freezer. Okay, this is going in the freezer. One will be eat. Two, I will be put in the freezer. And I seal vacuum everything. I will be seal vacuum everything, and how I again tell you, and if you saw my different videos, seal vacuum, you do need to have seal vacuum if you want to save money. So if you get these items like on sale and you cannot eat, maybe you by yourself, maybe you don't have big family, you better to seal vacuum to preserve them next day. If you don't do this, it will be rancid in your refrigerator, it will be bad, and you put it in a trash can, you waste your money. Either way, it doesn't matter, you don't will be save your money. But I can tell you, you can save money on a wild cut or organic, on everything else, but you do need to know when they going on sale, where you can buy best stuff, and so on. Again, this is my haul. I hope you're enjoying. Again, give me thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you soon again. Love you. Bye.